because I need, that's a statutory, I have to say. So I clicked on the record button. Do you see it's recording now, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recording, I think, right? Good, good, good. So it is being done. One thing is done. Okay. Okay, all right. Maybe I should use. I'm sharing my screen with you. So we am sharing my screen with you. Then I'm going to close this audio panel and the video panel and also the floating panel. I'll close them so that we will, have these things here. And again, we will have some break also, right? Around 10:30 or something, or around that time. So we'll have a break. Please remind me to have a break. Okay, do you see my screen right here? I think we went through it before. So, okay. So went through it before. So I will just refresh again so that you will be able to do the exam without any issue there. So which of the following is a standard shell for most Linux, distributions?
But
Yeah, bash. Excellent. So what do you enter right here? Okay. So the command prompt, the Bourne shell. You want to get the bash when you are in some different shell, and you want to really get the shell back again to Bourne shell.
Excuse me, sir. Before you move any forward, what questions is this?
This one here.
Yes. What are you looking at right now?
Are you able to see it? This one.
Yes, sir. But what's is that the
What is the following? Which of the following is a standard shell?
which practice exam is that? Is the okay? Thank you.
Is 2. Okay. So we did that, I think, right? So if you want to switch from one shell to another shell, what do you do? Just write down the shell name, right? So what is the
Bash.
answer for this one?
Bash.
Yeah, bash. Excellent. So now you have here a Linux user has an executable file called ni, okay, and that you saved it in one file in the root directory, and the executable is in the root directory, and you are in somewhere else, okay. So in the current directory, so which are the following commands? Select 2 of them.
does it root mean?
You can actually go from root directory, go to the root directory and then execute, right? That's one way, which is root dot Patrick. You have question? You have question? So this is one thing. Yeah, very good, Patrick. And then the next one is dot and
dot
then slash and then ni, right? The next one is this one. Yeah, excellent. So to run an executable, you can exchange you can change the directory where the script is, and then you issue command or go to the absolute root path. All right. So I think you have to remove those ones, Patrick. Otherwise, it's going to be always there. Yeah, thank you. So, which are the following commands? So, if you want to look at all the commands in the, you want to see all the command that was taken place before.
History.
Yeah, history. Okay, all of you are good with me here? History. You
Yes,
should
sir.
use these
Yeah.
ones. When you are actually in the shell, just write down history. It'll give you all the command that you had before. So you should practice it. So when you are actually getting this, practice exam, you also keep your Ubuntu on the side, and then you are practicing it and try to use it. Okay. All right. So now, which are the following? So uname minus EA. You should also use it. Just write down uname.EA and see what happens. So and you will get the system information, right? So all of the system information you forgot. So you'll get the system information. So, for example, look at uname minus EA, you enter it and you get the system information. So, okay, Ubuntu, SMP, x86. So just the system information. All right. So next one, please. So you are a Linux user and access executable file, my app. So my app. So which command you will like? See, like running a process, you use normally exec command. Exec. Okay. So exec, and then you write down, the /my app. So let me write down for you. Is okay so far? Patrick, you're not talking at all. What happened?
I'm not feeling well, sir.
Oh, I see.
Nothing personal. I am listening,
Okay,
but
thank
I'm
you.
really not feeling well. I think I
Take care,
caught
take care.
Sean's cold.
And thanks for
Sorry, my
joining.
bad.
too.
Thanks for joining.
My bad, my bad.
So we'll make it easy for you, Patrick. We'll leave early by 12 o'clock or something.
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me just, what happened to my system is not connecting. Okay. Maybe every time I just do this, I have to do this one. I have to go back again, take the right pencil or any pencil. It doesn't really give me color. These days are not giving me color anyway. But it let me write. Okay. So exec my app. The same thing like before, you were executing this one, right? But exec is the one. So exec my app. So that's the answer for that question. Okay. So if you want to display the current working directory, what will you do?
PWD.
PWD. Good. So now you have here some help you require that select the 3 of them here.
One of them is what is?
Yeah.
Yeah, apropos, yeah. And Mankey.
Mankey. Excellent. Okay, you should actually write down these commands and see. These are not exactly same, but most of the time people use, you want to, know the man pages. Most popular one is man. Okay, that's the most popular one. But all are not the same. So it's a little different from one to another. So uname command that you are using, right? Okay. So you want to understand what the uname is going, where, what documentation for the uman is. So what command will you use?
And uname.
So
Man
uname, right? Yeah. So manual. So basically you are looking at the man page. So then you actually use the manual. So which are the following man page sections show the list of options available in the command line and explains the what options?
Description.
Descriptions. Excellent. You know, in your midterm exam and the final exam, I'll take these questions. Okay. Is that all right?
Thanks for making it easy for us, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I'm not making it easy. You got to study them. What do you mean, sir? What do you mean? Okay, you know what? So right now the question is this, right? Isn't it? Right? If I change this question a little bit of it, and then the answer choices here can be different, one of them, right? It could be any of them. Did you understand me? Not
Yes,
all
sir.
of them, but I'll make sure that you pass the course for sure. But some of them will be answer choices from some of the things, so you need to understand them. So don't ignore, all of them. So I'm telling you, I don't want to make it anything difficult. Okay. So if you are viewing the contents of the man page and, you can press, get back to the beginning of the page, which key?
Home.
Yeah. Home key. Okay. So options are very difficult to memorize or anything, to be honest with you. That's why he's even asking you to actually do. So look at the man page, kill all minus and SHL. Go to the man page and try to look at all options in the kill all. So, and that will get you the, which one here?
G.
Command will get you the group instead of one process. The name tells you at least. So what could be the logical?
Minus G.
Yeah, minus G. Okay. So, all right. Minus Q is like, quiet or something. So, all right. So you know what? To be honest with you, Linux is very picky. They made it complicated because they, like a child play, they created unfriendly names to most of the things. So it's not easy to, so you have to memorize them. That unfortunately, it's not like Windows. Windows is like you don't need to memorize. So, and Linux became very popular because of the server story. Linux server is very, very fast because it is a small one. And again, it became very popular because of the open source. So, and the Linux, because distributions, several distributions are available. And like you were seeing, right? Okay. So what does -m switch do when with the user add command? So that means, you have to look at, he's telling you, get the, help for that user add, like a man page of user add, and then try to look at whether the -m is there or not in the first place. You have done this in the last class. You did -m. Do you remember it? In the assignment you did?
Yeah.
For the directory. That's a lowercase. The uppercase is not there. So what is the answer here?
The home directory is not created.
Is not created regardless of any settings you put in there, because -m is not there. Lowercase m is going to do that, right? It's case sensitive. So -m isn't an option. It should be -m. Okay. So to create the directory. All right. Okay. So another question here. Okay. I'm going to teach you today. Primary group is a group that you create when your user is created, right? A group is also created. We mentioned that in the last class, right? I even gave in the assignment thing and the one I made you actually create the one. I think I gave some unnecessary, workout in the detail thing. I like a practicing. I made you to create one and then I made you to delete it because the home directory is not created. And then to be able to create the home directory, I put -m in there. Do you remember the instructions I gave, in the thing? Later on, I thought of changing it, let me remove it. Why I asked the students to actually do something which is not needed. So then I like a practice anyway, so that I left it like that. So
Sorry,
you
can
might
I
have
ask a
noticed
question?
it.
Sorry, because I did it and it didn't create the directory, so that deleted and recreated, there's nowhere to add it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there is that's why you would actually delete it, right?
Okay.
And then -m option, you have to use it. chmod again, you can use. Okay. According to the command help, which of the following is the result of the -G option? -G option. Okay. So user mod. We are going to use it today, actually. -G. I remember I did it. We did it in the last time. Probably you won't remember. So, but you will remember for sure now. Today, you're going to use this -G option for user mod. So it is going to add to the group, supplementary groups. The funny thing is there is a user mod and there is a group mod, right? The group mod doesn't really add users to the group. It basically group mod, just is to change the parameters of the group. So rather than adding users, if you want to add users, you need to use user mod. And at that point of time, you specify the group name where you want to add. Okay, -G is for the supplementary groups. So let me tell you what the groups are. Primary group or a secondary group. Primary group and a secondary group. Secondary or supplementary. Okay, or supplementary. Both mean the same. Okay, primary group means what? When user is created, right? When a user is created, a group is also created. Do you remember the password file? The first is the UID and the second is the GID, and it is the same number. Do you remember? If you don't remember, don't
Yes.
worry. We will do it again. So we'll do it again. In this course, it will be repetitive. So you will not go away without knowing it. So first one is the UID, second one is the GID. So that means he created a group for you already, even though you did not ask him to create a group for you, you created. You see, when someone is born in the planet Earth, you have to live somewhere. So living like, and someone can come to your home and live, which means that, the primary group, every user has a primary group, every user. When your user code is created, at that time, group is also created for him. So, and the group record is created in the group file. Okay, G password file. So, and you can add members to your primary group if you wish. Your primary group is a secondary group, someone else. And all the members in your primary group will have access to the files you create. You understand me? So that's we will look at the access next class. But is it understood today? This one -G option is going to create a new list of. It's a new list, not just the list. New list, which means that if you are already in some groups, he is going to remove them. He's going to remove you from the other groups and create the new groups here. So that's why if you don't want to be removed from the groups you are already in, you put -AG. A means append or -A -G. So that means don't remove me from the old ones, but keep me in the new one. Add me in the new one in addition to the thing that -AG you put it. -AG most of the time you. So don't forget, -G is going to be removing from already you are. For example, like a John is a user, okay? And he has a group here. That's a group. And right now, John is only John. No one else is there. Okay, John is a primary group for him. John is here. So there is a sales or something, and John is also in the sales. Okay, and then John is also in the marketing. Okay, now if he uses the -G option and then tries to add it to engineering, okay, if you put -G, he's going to remove here, he's going to remove him from here, he's going to remove from here, and he puts him in John. If you put -AG, he will keep him here, he'll keep him here, he will add him here. Did you understand me? What I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
This is a group. That is another group. This is another group. 4 groups you have, but John's primary group is John itself. So every user has a primary group. And you can join the secondary groups by, just user mod command with the group, -AG. Okay. Okay. All right. So you understand that, I think. I gave you here some note. Look at that. G minus A. So if you put both of them together, -A minus G, so you will get it added. Okay. Is it helpful? I added some notes here. Is it helpful? I should do this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this one, right? A little
Yeah.
bit of a note here so that you will be able to. I'll repost this on the web page, so
Okay,
that you will,
great.
when you are preparing, it will be better for you. But let me tell you, I will give 50% of the questions will be exactly same as the one you have here. 50 or like 40% or 50% of them. But some of them will you have to really read the question and then pick the answer choices which are meant for them. For example, right, if I give you this same question, I can give you, but instead of writing down media here, right, where is my media here? This is so media.usb. I'll change it to MNT. So then what you have here is media. So you probably you have to read it carefully. Okay, and then pick the right answer choice. So just don't try to copy the one you already have. Okay, it won't be that simple or something like that. I have to make a little bit thing for you to actually practice. So Linux administrator is logged in to the root. The root means more power. Okay, root means you can do almost anything. So letter.doc, and which is on the USB, like media USB. So what do you want to do here? Copy, right? Copy is CP, is copy. Okay. So which command will you use? Copy from the USB
Media.
flash drive to the root drive. The destination is root. The file is media,
Yes.
USB, letter.doc. Isn't it this one?
Media.
Okay.
Yeah. It is.
So now here, I think we did this in the last class. If you don't, so that means we are getting 2 times each of them. Okay. So the following commands we have here. So this is the, home P Mallory reports file. So reports.file you want to rename it, right? So you want to rename it or change. They'll change the file from this one to another name here. What will you do?
MB.
Pardon?
MB.
Yeah, this is the only file, the command which will rename it. Just like a rename it or moving it. Okay. So MV is the answer. All of you are okay with me? Motivated? So when you're coming here, at least you're doing something. Am I right or no? Yeah. I like your smile. Good, good. Which of the following commands will move a file from the one location to another location? You all just did it, right?
Yeah, move.
MV.
So I will actually change this one. I'll give the same options. I will, one of this is like, I can actually change, the answer choices in such a way that, you will get the different answer choice. Okay, which are the following commands will display the attributes, file attributes? Don't forget this. I even wrote down here. Okay, display the file attributes.
The first one,
LS attribute, right? LS attribute. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right, very good. So, okay, this is a little bit challenging question. So, which of the following commands will change the home Gshan smile? Okay, file modification and last access times to the current time.
that will be touch.
Yeah, because the touch is going to create a new file. That's the only time you have the current time. But the file creation time cannot be current time unless it is a new file. It makes sense, right? Okay. So if you want to know the file type, what is the command that you use?
File,
Yeah, file. So use this command, you will see it. I created a new file here, for example, ABC, and I put something. I put some junk in there, and then you know what? And then I read a file ABC. It says ASCII text file. Okay. So you can actually practice this though, that make sure, like, you know what? The thing here is, when you join a job, of course, they will give a job to you if you know that Linux. Once you are in the Linux area, these things become easy for you every single day you use. Okay. And then because it's like morning to evening, you are doing the same thing all the time. So it's not going to be that complicated for you. You understand? So programming field is always like this. So they give you new projects. And then at the beginning, you don't know much. But morning to evening, what are you doing? Just the same thing, you're working here, and then people are asking, and you go here, they go there, and you practice yourself. So finally, you become good at it. That's what it's important. That's why, So even without studying any other courses, you can still do work in programming because you have to work hard. That's the only thing. Okay, user attempts to view the contents of a directory. ls-l command scrolls beyond, like a scrolling, beyond. If you want to scroll, what will you do? Scroll down, scroll up.
The last one with the pipe option
Yeah, the
and
pipe
the word
option.
less.
Exactly. So the pipe option less is going to get you. For example, if you put less, okay. So like a more is our scroll down. Okay. So you can actually scroll down and up, like, so, and normally when you are at the beginning, you are down and then scroll down and up. So you can put also more. Then you scroll down. So scroll. Okay. So which are the following commands can be used to combine the content of 3 files together to a single stream? This is a straightforward question.
Cat.
Yeah, there's only one command, cat. So somebody created these commands for a reason. You can understand. All right. So I gave you the big write-up here. big right up here, right? So, and user L Jenkins contacts the help desk about the error received removing the file from the home directory. The user received the following error. So this will take some time actually to read it for you, right? In fact, 1 minute probably will not be enough or something. I'll be giving only 30 seconds for some of them. So save the time for you and so on. So, all right. So that ls minus al, even the hidden file can be seen right there. So while troubleshooting the issue, you list the files in the following to discover this. So when prompted to remove the write protected file, Jenkins, you see yes. So operation not permitted. So that means you have to use a sudo, right? Isn't it? All of them are sudo, by the way. As a help technician, you attempt to remove the file with a root privilege received for the same error message. You decide to view the file attributes. So you want to have file attributes. So which one will you give this? Report.txt. I think Patrick already told last time. He says, oh my God, it's difficult to remember. Charter, right? Attributes, basically. Okay. So that's the answer. Not happy. Come on, guys, smile at it. It's too big a one. So look at here, ls attributes here, and it's going to give you. And then, if you say, so charter, you'll get the answer.
Okay.
And then remove RM after that. Pipe.
Give more
pipe
details
to
on
the
what Chatar is, sir, if you don't mind. Please, like
Yeah.
What is it actually?
if you give more details on what the chat TR
It-
means again.
Look at it as in change attribute instead of chat.
Attributes, yeah.
Ah, okay, makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. So basically, CH, you change ATR, ATR. LS ATTR also like earlier, right? Remember?
Yeah.
So now here. So here, which are the following? And after that, you are offering a remove command here, right? And remove. So which are the following VI key combinations should you press to insert mode? You need to want to go to insert mode. So to save on the working file or something, right? Isn't it?
It's the second one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So escape will get you to the, comes out of the mode, and then you press a colon, and then it goes to the command, command line mode, and then W and Q you put. Escape will take out from the regular current mode. Escape, people always use escape when you go from one to another mode, right? And then you colon will get you to you must have practiced the VI, no? So when you actually enter VI, you are in the command mode. You are in the command mode. Then you press I, and then you will be in the edit mode, which is basically insert mode. Okay, and then you will be able to insert anything you want. Okay. So insert and replace mode. There are two modes in the edit, right? And after that, you want to save the file. So escape will come out of the edit mode, and then
Right and quick.
yeah, and put the colon. And then once you put the colon, and then you have to write whether you want to save or you want to, quit. Even if you put escape and colon X also is exactly same as this one. In some distributions, X is widely used. I always used to use X. X is saving. Okay. And then, if you want to WQ, RX, they both will get you the save. And then exit, I think. Save and exit. This is save and exit also. Okay. So quit, this is quit. So doesn't really work. The quit is that doesn't work if you want to quit the file, right? You made some changes and you want to quit, you have to put quit and exclamatory mark because you made some changes. You really want to quit. Okay. So WQ. Yes is not an option. All right. So answer to the other question is right now, I already told you. So you made some changes here, right? So Apache, modifying the Apache file and see, and then you spill the coffee or something, and then you put the coffee thing and so on the keyboard, and immediately probably press some buttons. It happens, right? Sometime, right? To us, when you are in the file editing, sometimes suddenly you put your fingers on something and just like that, and then all the keys come on there, and then you want to quit the file. Which command will you use?
I think it's the second one still, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, quit and exclamatory mark, because quit doesn't really do the work because you made the changes. If you did not make the change, this is fine. Okay. Same question. I can rewrite this question in such a way that, okay. So, but both will work though. This one will work, this one will work also. So I'll ask you, select multiple answers. So I did not change anything, but I want to quit. So this answer was okay, that answer is okay. But you changed something. In this case, you changed it. So that's why you have to put quit and exclamatory mark. Okay, here. You are VI, you want to directly go to the 82 line. What will you do? Which command will you enter?
82G.
I think hash, remember hash and 82? Hash, if you do hash and then 82, you'll get you there. Okay, it's hard to remember, I understand. So first of all, you need to, if you come out of the, the mode, right? Basically you have it in the, so you are, you are in the command mode. So that means you write down this, and then you want to come out of the command mode, you put, escape and colon, right? Okay. It's basically in the command mode. You are in the command mode. So when you open a file, you are in the command mode. So when you want to edit something, you press I and then edit. You are in the edit mode. So you press escape. Okay. You got to practice this though. It's not just teaching, but it is quite annoying. You know why? Because when you are not doing things, you say beep, 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 beep. It keeps on beeping.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's why, like you said
Yeah,
earlier, I think, okay, do all the editing and somewhere on the, text file, the notepad, and then file transfer. Okay, some people do that actually. So now next one here. What will you do when you want to switch from the command mode to the command line mode?
No.
Shift.
Which one you enter?
We'll call it.
Yeah, colon.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't find any fault with you people, because if you not able to answer, I'm not saying anything. You know why? Because it's not friendly. Linux is not a friendly thing that you have, it's easy to remember. So Linux is a kind of practice thing. Practice makes things perfection, right? Like a swimming. You got to practice no matter how much you're teaching, right? The swimming teacher may teach you so much, but you still need to practice. So using the VI editor in the insert mode, and you are in the, changing the file here, right? Conf file, and switch the command mode. You want to save the file. So what do?
Second one.
Yeah. So basically you need to select two of them. Second one for sure.
You gotta press escape to go into your command mode
Exactly, because
first.
you need to do
Mhm.
both of them. First of all, you need to do this one. This is the first one. And then this is the second one. First you do this one. Second you do that one. Both are needed to be done. You understand,
Yeah.
right? First you are doing something, escape. And then enter the button. I think the question is not written very well, because you should ask you to the order, right? One to which one first, which one next. So if I rewrite this question again, so I can ask you, so I give you these two choices here. So escape and then WQ, or WQ and escape, and then, maybe two more things like that. And then you will be probably able to do right answer, right? Okay. So now you tell me which one is going where. Drag and drop, right? So the initial mode, very initial mode, when you open, okay, VI or Vim, both of them, right? VI is VI improved. Vim, any of them you use, Vim or VI, both are the same. Okay. It has commands that cut and replace the text. So VI uses to enter the mode, the other modes. The first mode.
Command mode.
So basically command mode, right? Isn't that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so VI mode works with the file system. The files, after editing is completed, you need to save the file. What do? Which mode you go?
Command line mode.
Command line mode. Very good. So you are in the Vim and using the text editing, like insert and then like that you are writing down. Obviously, edit mode, right? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So what command would you enter while VI command mode to find the term called SAM?
/SAM.
Yeah, /SAM. But this is a command mode though. Okay. That means initial mode. So when you open and you want to find the SAM, so write down /SAM. Okay. So if you want to search SAM in the, question mark SAM, maybe I should put a note here, right? Okay. So now in the VI mode, you copy a whole line of the text to general buffer. Okay. So what do? Navigate the different locations of the file, which are the following: the paste, right?
P.
Yeah, P. Very funny pasting, not friendly pasting, it's a P is the one. Okay, what command will you put in? What command would you enter while in the VI command to copy the entire line of the text to a general buffer? That means you got to copy to the, like, clipboard. We say in the Windows, you put it in the clipboard.
Yankee.
Yeah, Yankee. YY. Lowercase YY, okay? Lowercase. Yankee. All right. So you probably remember this. HJKL. So HJKL. And the H and L is one type and J and K is another type, right? Let's look at there. HJKL.
H was left, I think.
So basically moving up and down. Okay. So moving up and down, what is it? Up and down are the center ones, but most of the time
Yeah.
you do that, left and right. So
H
up
is
and down.
J is down.
So
K
K
K
is K is up, right? Is it not?
yes,
Yes.
Oh, my
And
bad.
L is down, right?
yes.
So now
No.
left and right. H is left.
No,
Yeah.
no. Sorry, the bottom one down is J, sir, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's K, no?
No,
J
J.
up.
This is J.
K is up, J is down, L is right,
L is
and
right.
H is L. A is left,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. You're right. My apologies. I made a mistake here. Okay. So basically you do it, right? Isn't it? You don't really think much. So you know that HJKL are the ones you try, it works eventually. Okay. So, but you remember them, it'll be easy for you, right? Isn't it? If you remember them,
Yes.
it'll be easy for you. If you don't remember them, still you will be able to work. It's not a big deal because you will try all of them, right? HJKL. We know that they are on your keyboard, they are in sequence, HJKL at one place, all of them. All those 4 keys are together on the keyboard next to each other. So it's easy to remember them. Okay, so which are the following? So this is a nano text editor. It's not the same text editor, it's a nano text editor. It makes it easy for the beginners, because it gives you a lot of things displayed in the bottom of the editor. Now the answer I already told you. Which one is it? It has shortcuts at the bottom of the editor.
Okay.
So I think I should cut and paste the shortcuts, right? In here so that you see that, because nano a text editor. You can use that nano, write down some, and then in your Ubuntu, you'll get it. That's why you should practice what I'm teaching you here. Just when you're doing this, why don't I go there and practice, right? This way you learn. So VI editor now, this is not easy, but okay. Basically, whenever you put this character here, it's like a control character, control. So control G, that is control G. In bracket, he's explaining you what is that. You agree with me, right? I hope, I don't know whether I explained you right at the beginning. We have seen that this one earlier too. This is control G, control button and G button. So which are the following nano editor? So control G is the answer. Okay. So now I will request you to open that, TICFP. Do you like this though? Okay. So I'm not just asking you to do the exam just like that. We have gone through. Now you can reflect upon few minutes of your time. Okay. So the same thing I'm going to ask you to do in the TICFP. Okay. Ready? Can you please log in? Please log in.
Okay. 1 sec.
All of you, please log in. TICFP. Okay, I forgot my password for this. So don't forget the password, okay? I have to find my password because this password, at one point I changed the password and then I created and then doesn't let me do it on my own again. So we are getting more and more practice, but this is very particular and a picky thing, right? Doesn't let things do very easily, things like that. So this is the one I'm going to do the settings for you. So advanced settings. So I'm going to open the test for you. I'm working on that. Okay. Shall I give you 20 minutes? Is okay? You have around 35
wait.
questions, but you have seen these questions. 20 minutes is okay? 25? 20? Come on,
Yes,
guys.
sir,
Say yes,
sir.
whatever you want. I'm asking you. So, okay, 20 minutes. You don't say anything. Did you hear me? My system says my internet is unstable.
0.5, sir.
My internet is unstable. That's what he's telling me.
30.
20 is okay? 20 minutes. You will get a break after that though. 20, okay? You are not saying anything. Okay, all right. So I see. I didn't do the test chatting properly. I gave you 20 minutes, but I didn't set the timings. Timing starts from 10:10. So right now it is the 15th. I take it off. Take it off. So 15th, I put in here. 16th. And that time is, yeah, go
Wait
ahead.
a
Sir.
minute. Where is
Yeah.
it? Where is it located? I can't find it.
Wait, once he's done setting up this,
Yeah,
it
you
will
get it.
appear.
Exactly, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much
All
for
right.
making it easy for me. Thank you very much. Really nice people, no? So this group is very nice. I'm thankful to all of
Okay.
you. So 30, so done. And then, did I put it properly? Yes, I did. And then I go to the tests. I've opened the test for you. So now can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can start right away. I think it'll 1 minute, in 1 minute it'll open. I lock you up, right, with these tests. And the test is there, then people will pay attention.
Sir, can I talk to you privately, please?
I'll put you in a breakout room, okay?
Thank you.
So you can take a break now after this, right? You come back at 11. Is it okay? 11 or 10:45? 11, 12:30, right? So, okay, come back at 11, 11. It's okay.
11. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Welcome. You get a good time.
Sir, I have a little bit of family emergency. I need to step away. I'll be back in
That's fine. So no exam after this. So it's only just prep. I'll do what I'll do is I'll do the lab, you know. I'll give you step-by-step instructions also now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. So who is asking for the, you know, breakout room?
It's me, Alina.
Elena, Volo,
Alina Hamlet.
Alina Hamlet. Okay. 1 minute. I'll just put you into there. Okay. Good. Sign. So open the room. So you can join there. You know, there is a question, I think, which is a home and home. I'll fix that one. Okay. So both home, you know, capital letter, lowercase, both I will accept it. Okay. I'll have to fix that. So if not, I'll give 1 point to all of you, right? So don't worry about these points.
Right.
So it's only just a practice, you know. It is not really like these are not really like exam, or you don't think like they are. Of course, I'm giving points to them, but at the same time, we are working also at the same time, right? So I'm sharing my button here. Like where is my? So I'm clicking on the share button. 1 second. Yeah, click OK. And then click on the record button. Right now it is paused, right? Is it recording?
No, it's recording.
Yes, it is.
It's recording,
Oh,
sir.
it's recording. So I didn't stop then before. Sorry.
No,
If
you
you-
did stop it, but you started up again.
Oh, I started again. Okay, very good. So
Mm.
now, thank you. You know, I'm getting older now. So I understand. So I'm just closing this here and trying to actually take the new lecture today. So I'm going to my Linux here, and then not this one, but the file IO here. So thanks for your patience. PC2 management. I think not this one, file IO. Let me go to the different place. This is the one. This is the courses. This one. And then Vanier. And then okay, today, right? What we are going to do today is the second part of the groups. I want you to understand them. Okay, I want you to understand it. Basically, what you have a group is set of users.
Oh, I'm back right on time.
Thank you. Yeah, group you are on time. No, don't worry. So normally I give few minutes to everyone. So even me myself, right? So let me just take this here. It's not working. Let me actually take this draw picture here and do this here. Okay. So do this here. Okay. And do again here. Okay. So a group is set of users, right? Isn't it? They can, why do you need a group? Because you want to share files and resources like printers, scanners, or anything you want to, servers, you want to share any of them. So you can use the group comes very handy, because imagine you have to change the file permissions to, 1,000 people. So instead, you give, instead of giving access to 1,000 people one by one, you put all of them in a group and just give the access to the group. Each time you create a user, right? By default, a group is also created. You have noticed it. Am I right or no?
Yeah.
You have already created some users. So each time you create a user, a group is created. Most of the time, it is the same user code, but so primary user is created by default. Primary user, the group, the primary group. The group is a group, whether it is a primary or secondary, it really doesn't matter. A group is a group. So we call a primary group if it is created by default. You didn't create it by hand, creating a group. Primary group is created by the system itself. Okay. So each user has his own primary group. Like you have a home, I have a home. I can come and, stay at your place. You can come and stay at my place, which means that you can come and join my primary group. I can join your primary group. Your primary group is my secondary group, because not me, your primary group is not mine. That primary group is yours. You understand the philosophy, right? So we both of us can go to a hotel and stay. That is another group. So group can be created by yourself too. So secondary groups are the groups created by us. So you can put multiple groups, secondary groups up to 15. Okay. So this group, distribution to distribution, things are different. Okay. So if you see etc, so etc login defs, the login defs, minimum group ID, maximum group ID, some defaults are written down here. You can actually go to the Ubuntu and look at, so etc login defs. You can do that if you wish. You can display it. You should actually do. Okay. So group add is a command, and options are here, comes handy to override any other defaults, which means that, so the group ID, which we're starting a thing, can also do a different group ID if it is freely available. It should be freely available though. So group add is a command. So -G option, -P is an option, -R is not too many options here. Okay. So what is the -G doing? You can assign a group ID, which means that if you don't specify a group ID, the system will give you a group ID. If you put -G option, you are overriding, which is the system is not going to give you. So you have to enter your group ID. You specify the group ID yourself with a -G option. -P option, you can put a password. You can also put a password later on, but you can put a password. -R creates a system group. You want to create a system group, that's what you use. System, if you want. Group mod, once you created a group mod, it's not for adding users though. Don't read it wrong. Okay.
So I have a question. Does the group password override the user password?
No, it's a different password.
Okay, thank you.
It's a group password. It's a group password, because it's like, for example, I have a primary, a group. I created a primary, I'm a user. So I have my password. I also created a group, but that password can be different because of the group password. I'm not giving my password to you. I'm giving the group password, so that I have multiple people can come into my group and they have a password. So, and I don't really, need to share my password. So here, depending on the distributions, one distribution to another distribution can be different. So here n minus n is an option to rename a group. A group name is already there. You want to rename it to different group. Okay, you can use minus n option. Minus a option is not available, and many of the distribution is not available in our Ubuntu also. So that means you want to specify the users. Okay, add specified users to the group, which is very good actually, but it is not available. So what do I do? You have to use the user mod command. To add users, you have to use the user mod command. So not minus a is not available in Ubuntu also. Minus r is removing the specified users, okay, from the group. All right, minus r. So minus n sales, for example, these are examples here, right? So my group mod minus n sales 2 is a new name. Old name was sales. Okay, so renaming it, a new name is this one. Rename is this one. For example, group mod minus r, you want to remove the specified users, right? Isn't it, from the group? The sales group. So there is a RSM account from the group, you want to remove him. So you can use group mod. The funny thing is, it's not consistently done. You know, group mod is not, should be able to add also, but minus a is not available for many of the distributions. Okay, but then you have group user mod. User mod minus G option assigns the user to the primary group. Okay, so that means your primary group, you can add, you know, users. Okay, and you also have, you know, secondary group minus G. Minus G, careful, is going to remove from the all users you belong to, and you put whatever you specify. For example, so the user mod minus G, these are, you know, these are the new groups now. So don't put a space between them. Sales, comma, marketing. So they're two different groups. So Philip Morris, right? P. Morris, Morrill is a user. P. Morrill is a user, and he will be added to the sales and the marketing groups. These are secondary groups. Apart from his own, you know, primary group, which is P. Morris also. P. Morrill also. The name of the P. Morrill is the primary group, you know, same name will be used, right? So, and also he has a, you know, user also, regular user, Linux user, also P. Morrill. So the group name here, P. Morrill, is a primary group as well as the user. And here, you know, he is being added to the sales group and the marketing group. Suppose he already was in engineering, R&D, and all other groups will be removed automatically. You don't want to be removed from the ones which are existing, but new things to be added, then minus AG. So you want to remove from everywhere. So, and you put nothing in there. That means nothing will be added, which means that removing completely from everywhere. Did you understand me?
Sir?
You use a quotation.
Shall I ask you a question? So explain me what is minus AG going to do? Any of you, please. Don't read it, your own words.
Was it this one where you add a secondary group, but you maintain them in all the previous existing groups that they were in?
Perfect. So you are adding the new ones in addition to whatever you already have. So minus G,
You keep you go to a new group, but you remove them from the existing groups.
yeah, the previously you were part of the so many groups, they're all removed and the new groups are added. Obviously, is nothing there. So that means new group is nothing. So you remove everywhere. You know, it's like removing from everywhere. So you want to remove yourself from everywhere. User mod, you know, minus G. So sure, you are removing you from, you know, all groups that you specify. This is different from minus R here. So he's removing. Okay. So removing a particular user account from the sales group, that is similar to that, but but he is not removing you from everywhere. He's only removing you from only thing. Okay. So you want to remove you from, you have to write, that probably is better to be able to, remove you only from one group. So group del is deleting. So G password, so your group password you can put. So new group changes the group ID if you want to change, right? To new one. Okay, new group. Groups, if you want to see where you are, actually these are the groups. Okay, ready now? So take your Ubuntu practice and we do practice. So let me just go here. Don't keep this thing here. So I gave you, I think before that, I think let's go and do some little bit of testing. Okay, little bit of testing. All right. Okay. You ready now?
Yes, sir.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Tell me, what do you do to be able to, so you are the administrator of a small company. You need to create user groups, users and the sales department. You need to name group sales. Okay. You need to, what do you do? Your task is
group
to create
sales.
the, sales group. Which one will you do?
Group add sales.
Yeah, you have to use which one of these ones? These are the commands, right? There's no add group, right? There's no add group, right? The group add is there. So basically, put group add sales. Okay. Anything? Just have to just group add the sales, right? Okay. Afterwards, you want to really come and due to merger of to another company, standardization is now being imposed as a group, and the sales must be renamed to marketing. If you want to change the group itself, the name you want to change, what is the option? I already mentioned to you, renaming the option.
Group
Minus
one.
N is the option.
Minus N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the one which is going to be the option. All right. So if you want to delete here, for example, here, temp sales is supposed to be the best thing to actually want to remove that. So what do you do?
I
Group
delete
del.
Del.
Yeah, the del. Group del is the one which actually deletes it. Okay. So, all right. So if you want to actually display the primary and the secondary group memberships of the Gshant user account. So you want to really do the primary and the secondary group Gshants. So groups is a command which will display. Okay.
Okay.
Gshant. Gshant is the user. You actually get the thing, right? So groups will get you the information. All right. Good, good. So minus, you need to modify the group members from C Johnson to add staff group. So you need to modify group membership of G Johnson to user to add to this one, and then secondary group memberships. He needs to keep the existing ones.
The second one.
Yeah,
AG,
minus
yeah.
AG. You want to keep the existing one without losing it. Oh, so you just created L Smith account and the new user, and you want to put him into the admin, right? And also accounting. Okay, what will you do?
Group
User
one.
mod
User mod.
minus G.
G.
Okay, And then
And
put
put the
the
new
two names here, admin,
Yeah.
accounting, right? Admin, comma, ACCT, and then the name is L. Smith.
Oh, yeah, but okay.
L. Smith is the name of the user. So he's being added to the two groups. Okay. So admin and accounting, or accounting and admin. I think I should accept, both, because right now, I think I put, yeah, these kind of things, I have to fix it. Okay. Any mistake I do, but both I need to accept. Admin, accounting, admin, I should accept both of them because both are answers, right? Am I right? In my, when I enter the thing, I entered, accounting, comma, admin. I think, you will answer admin and accounting. Am I right or no? So I'll
Yeah.
fix it. When I created them, this kind of things will happen for me. So I will just have to accept it. Our multiple choice is better, I think, rather than writing down this. Asking you to write down. I'll change it to multiple choice question rather than asking you to write. All right. So now you tell me, this is user E. McMahon, right? E. McMahon. So he transferred from accounts payable department. Okay. She has been assigned to secondary groups to have rights to have sensible information. So remove her from all the current secondary groups right away. So
Minus
you know
G.
that, right? User mod.
Minus G.
Yeah, minus G. Double quotes. That means nothing. And then what? The name of the person.
Yeah.
Which is EMC, MANN. Okay. So here, this is the etc password file, which is a regular user, So tell me what is 1, what is 2? You should be a.
One is UID.
Yeah, 1 is the UID and the 2 is.
And the second one is GID.
But what type of GID? Primary, secondary?
Primary.
Yeah, it's a primary GID. So 1 is UID and the 2 is the primary GID. I think I have the same. No, it is the 1, right? This is the 1. Okay. Yeah. All of you are okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one here. So you have the password file, the same one, and then you have the etc group file. So now you have here. So he's asking for the 3 and 4. So this one is a primary group of Hogan. The primary group of Hogan. When a Hogan is created, primary group is created, you don't need to create Hogan group, right? Am I right or no? This Hogan group is created automatically by the system. So don't forget to delete it if you have to delete the, the user. His group also, primary group also should be deleted. Don't forget. People forget most of the time. Should have been deleted by default also. One distribution, another distribution can be different. Russell is like a, like a physics, Russell, emperors, governors, this kind of thing are secondary groups. Hogan is part of Russell group, right? So which one is primary group? Which one is secondary group? 3 is secondary group, right? 4 is primary group. Isn't it? Isn't it this one?
Yes.
3 is the secondary group, 4 is the primary group of Hogan. Hogan. I think I put in Hogan by mistake. Hogan. I should fix it, okay? I find a mistake myself now, so I have to fix it. Okay. So, but if that kind of mistake is there, so please, there is none of the answers choice anyway. So, okay. So that is, the multiple choice question for, okay, but there's one more here. Tell me what is the answer here. So new user, Debbie, access to the Linux system must be, she can access the system user ID JB. Which one will you actually do? I'll leave it to you totally.
Group Debbie.
SWT.
What are you doing here? A new user Debbie needs access
Yeah,
to the
I didn't.
company Linux system. So first of all, you need to add Debbie. I know it's not very, it's a very vague question. So
A
what
and
must be done so that
A
she,
and
Add.
she should be
User add.
created first? She should be existing. He doesn't say she is already existing in
Okay.
the system. I think it's probably I should revise this question, right? It's not very clear. Okay.
So it's A and B.
Yes,
Yeah, and the, you want to set up
E.
the
Oh,
password, no?
Yeah.
Oh
Password,
yes.
the password, A and D.
D.
A and
Yeah.
the B. I will revise this question so that you will be able to answer better. Okay. I
Yes.
think you look at it, when I'm writing these questions, so I have to fix them also. It's a lot of work for me, right? So I'll do that normally on a Friday. I'm doing this. So, okay. So you have here the lab. I can give you the detailed instructions also. I wrote down the detailed instructions. But I would like to actually, okay, take this one, please, because I will not be able to look at both of them at the same time. Take this one. Okay. Are you ready? So open your,
Yes.
your system, right? Open your system. One second. Okay. I have to give you sharing thing here. Share multiple participant can share. Can share. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll stop sharing here. Stop sharing here. Okay. All right. So you see my screen now. So I have to. I already created some of these views that may not work now. So that's why I will just go there and try to see what I see. Let me just do this here. 1 second. Okay. Right. So.
Watched our future get stolen out. The American dream of parents that hijacked our men were willing to lie, cheat, and steal, kept their wealth.
All right.
Used to be doctors, grades, counties, like school.
So the
You see the screen?
yes. The word group, does it exist in Ubuntu?
The groups exist, Yeah, groups. The one.
Groups. Okay.
Yeah, groups is only to display groups, right?
Yeah, but
Right,
okay.
but isn't it group?
Groups, yeah. I think
Because
groups. Let me show you here. So, for example, groups.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
groups, the
Yeah.
wood groups.
Yeah.
Pseudo, right?
Yeah, group. I don't think it's pseudo, but let's see here. Cats at C group. So this is a group file, right? At C group, you see that here. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I think let me before doing this, right? I'll do some more things. Mary sudo, yeah, because you want to delete it.
Yeah.
Sudo. I deleted it. So again, I want to yeah, sudo password, right? Okay. Try again. That's what it's telling me. Sudo. Sorry for that. Move it here. What is it doing? You want me to delete the terminal and bring the terminal again? Close the terminal. I'll bring back again terminal. Sometime, it's better to repeat it rather than wasting time. My terminal is here. Put this terminal in the back here. Okay. So cat, if you want to see the, cat at the, wait for a few minutes because I have to arrange things here, right? So because I worked on this already, so some of the groups are already existing, so I need to delete them. Otherwise, it won't let me do this exercise. Etsy groups, group, and then group deal. So Mary, it is a sudo. So once I give the password, I will not ask password again. A primary group cannot be, it will delete this one first, the user deal first. So user mod -r. Okay. So what are you doing, Mary? Oh, sudo user mod. One second. Okay. Let me do one more thing. Cat group sales. Let I sales user mod group till sales. Sales, marketing and sales and marketing. Marketing, sales and marketing. I deleted it now. So, and then one second. Give me a few seconds. I'm doing something else here. Okay, all right. I'll delete this one. Say others. Further del, and I'll just force delete it. Alex, for example, and then John, and then Mary. If I look at the group again here, right? Let's see, I don't have anyone except myself. Sam Barshes, I think Sam, I think I created the group. Sam Barshes. I'll put that into the group. Delete it. The group till. Okay, let's see password group. And then let's see password. Bash. It's fine. Okay, all right. So let's take our assignment now and then try to do them, right? One by one. Okay. So the task is what? What is the task for us to do? The task for us to do is so create a user group called sales. Okay. So we want to create the user group called sales. Can you tell me what command will you use to create the user group called sales? So clear, right?
Group add.
So group add. So sudo command group add sales. So you want to check whether you added this or not, right? Did he ask you to do it? Detail instruction. So you see, he's asking you check if
check if this is okay, it exists.
Exists or not, which means that you have to see there are two ways you can look at it, whether it is a
Cat.
the cat. So etc
Dash etc group.
etc group is only just practicing. I don't think that is really necessary. So you see the sales there. Yeah, but it is quite annoying to see like this, right?
So can't you put sales itself?
Yeah, grep. Yeah, you can do that. Yes. So how you do it is grep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sales and etc group. We'll give you only one line. The sales group. See that here? This line here. The same line you got. So you created the sales. So you just learned that, you came to know, you just learned that the group is indeed sales and marketing. Okay. It is sales and marketing, not just the sales. So you made a mistake. You want to rename it. So how do you rename it?
Sudo group mod.
Yeah, perfect. Sudo group mod. Yeah, modify. Minus n is the option to rename it, right?
Yeah.
And a new name followed by the old name.
Okay.
New name followed by the old name. Okay, sales. So enter. I know before entering, you always check whether you did any typo or anywhere, right? So we created now. I know I'm asking you to see it now with, I'm asking you to see this one with, rename it as sales. check the sales and marketing is you exist or not in the using the grep command. I already did it earlier, but I'm going to do the same thing again. Okay, sales and marketing. See the sales and marketing now. I'm looking for the say keyword, no, and then the entire file has, okay, this line here and that. Only one line you have in the line. So you use that. Okay, no problem. We did that. Okay, take out this one line. Okay. Here, create a new user. All right.
User.
What is asking us to do? Create new users, Mary, Alex, and add them to the sales group. Okay. How do you create a new
Okay.
user?
User add.
Yeah. Sudo user add. Sorry. Add. So Mary, Alex.
Code. Okay.
Okay. So you added them. Okay. So you know what? Basically, we did that because -a isn't there in the group mod. If you have a group mod -a, you don't need to worry about it. Actually, you should have done that easily. So -a isn't there no, in the group mod. So how do you know -a is not there? So you look at it here, right? Look at that options here. So if you go here now, -a is not there. -n is there, -p is there, -r, -p. So, but there is no -a. So, you know, some distributions has that -a. Okay. So you have to use that thing, you know. So you want to add now Mary, I want to add Mary and the Alex to the sales and marketing group, right? Sudo user mod -ag. You want me to slow down? Please ask me to slow down.
Yeah, because
And you are listening
when
and
I
doing at the same time, right?
yeah. Oh, you have to do it separate. Oh, I did them together. That's why. Okay.
Because each one belongs to so many people, other groups, right? You shouldn't. So each one, but a group add would have been like a group mod would have been easier. Group mod would have been much easier with a -a option. You can put everyone to the group. So here is one by one you're adding.
Yes.
So we did the Mary, we did Alex, we did. Yeah, I added both. And now you want to actually check if these two people are actually added to the group. So basically you can see, I can even grab that, no problem. See that Mary and Alex both are there. Both are added. Okay. So the next class, we will look at the file privileges and all of the for the groups. So now what happened is you added them, no problem. Check if the groups are added. We did that also. Create another group called engineering. And Alex is transferred from one engineering, transferred to the engineering group. Alex, move the Alex from the sales group to the engineering group. Okay. So now Alex, I need to create a new group, sudo, okay, group add, engineering, Okay. And then you want to really add sudo user mod. So minus G option, engineering. And then is coming from what? Engineering, Alex. So which means that Alex will be deleted from all other groups that he belongs to, and he will be only added to only one group. Is it clearly understood?
Yeah.
So he'll be become minus G option. If you don't want him to be removed from other groups, you have to put minus AG. So now if you look at C sales group here, or cat group, you have so Alex added. You see it, right?
Yeah, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
When you use the minus capital G, you said that it removes like Alex in this case from all the other group, but it never removes you from your primary group. Is that correct?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. It's only the secondary groups, not the primary group.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Primary group is a very privileged group. So it's like my home. I can go to everybody's home, but I cannot ruin my own home.
You can't get rid of it, right?
Yeah, you can get rid of it by deleting it by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can sell my home myself, but other people cannot sell my home. No, I think probably analogy is not very good.
Yeah.
No, there's a couple of user identity theft victim that would disagree with you, but in concept, you're right, sir.
Your sense of humor is really appreciated. I really like you people. Really enjoy. This is what we need. I agree with you. That's why you are in the cyber security. You are in the Vanier College, right? So I'm teaching at McGill University. They are in the cyber security program. So okay, all right. Now you see sudo. What do you want to do next? Next is we did that engineering thing. Alex is transferred. We did that. So ABC hired a new employee. Okay, called John, and then who is needed in the sales and marketing engineering group. Both of them. Okay, create a user code, John, and add him to the both groups at the same time. Okay. So you want to create a user. So sudo user add, right?
Yeah.
I'm lazy, so user add John, sudo user add John. I created it. Now sudo user mod minus G. So engineering, comma, sales and marketing, right?
Okay.
It's practice, right? You know what? This is not the only thing you should practice. You should practice everything. Just take some assignments like on the internet and take them and then do them if you want. So John, so I'm adding to both of them. So don't put a space between them.
Okay.
The minute you put a space between them, he thinks that this is the user. Sales within, yes, the last one, John, is the thing. So it's very funny there, If you want, then you see, enter. So now at C group, you can see at C group, So you have John gone into the sales and engineering both.
Yes.
And you want to actually see the what is asking now? I wrote it down though, you know. If I make a mistake, I'll fix them because I just was thinking about and just kept on doing, you know, you get a transfer here and so on. Check if the engineering group has a password or not. Check it if you already have a password. So let's see
It's
G password, right? G shadow. Shadow is an encrypted password, right? Isn't it? Password file will have users. Okay, group file will have groups. G shadow will have passwords for the groups.
oh, you're gonna have to do sudo, right?
Yeah, you are right. I think it doesn't really let you do without sudo because this password thing. If it is a group thing, it will let you do. So now you see here, what is the thing here? So there's no password to the engineering because exclamatory mark.
No.
See that exclamatory mark here?
Mhm.
Which means there's no password. Okay, now you want to set the password, I think, you know, welcome one. Is he asking you to set up the password? Welcome one. The group is going to have a password now.
You
So
know what?
G password command and engineering. So sudo,
Sudo group mod.
yeah, no, G password.
Oh, GPass. Oh yeah, okay.
Password, G password,
Eh,
and engineering. Because password should not be seen. So you enter it and he's going to ask you blind password now.
okay.
And then retype it. Okay. I entered already password. So now you check if it is there or not. So for the engineering. So the engineering now has a password is a dollar sign. Look at the dollar sign there. The dollar sign to start with. That tells you, okay, this one has a password now.
Okay. Yeah.
And it is encrypted password. Very big one, right? So nobody will be able to break it unless it takes 1,000 years to break it. And no one lives for 1,000 years. That's why. And everything can be broken, but takes more time. Okay, all right. We already looked at the encrypted password, and you wanted to see which groups, you know, see, look at here. So check if list all the groups of the John that belongs to. Okay. You want to see what are all the groups of the John. The groups command will do it. So he belongs to, okay, John himself. This is a primary group. This is the sales and marketing group, secondary group, and engineering group, which is also sales, okay, secondary group. All right. So far, good. So now what we do is list all the groups that John belongs. We did that. So delete engineering group and check if it is done. Okay. You want to delete the engineering group and check if it is done, right? So group del. I think delete is very simple. So group del. It's a sudo command. Group del engineering. Obviously, he will remove all of the users there, but not the users themselves. He will only delete the group, but not the real users. You know, your home is not really touched by anybody. Okay, the primary group also will not delete it. Your primary group is still there, engineering. So group del engineering. So etc group. It's not a sudo command. If you use a sudo command, it's still fine. So deleted the engineering. renamed it, deleted, and so remove Mary from all groups. Remove Mary from all groups. Right now, Mary is here. It was only one group anyway, Mary, right? So you won't be deleting from all groups of any kind. But if you want to do that, basically, if she has so many things, sudo, okay, user mod,
Minus
and
G.
minus G, right?
Yeah.
Double quotes, and then Mary. And at C group again will show you that is she is removed. So now, now I think it is up to you. The assignment is finished, I think, right? If you agree, I'll add some housekeeping job. Housekeeping. One word. So what is it? Remove everything because I don't want to have other guys lying there. And that's so John, I want to remove. Mary, Alex, John, I want to remove. And sales and marketing group, I will remove. So remove. So John, Mary, Alex, and sales and marketing group.
Okay.
These are all users. Remove the users. These are basically users. Okay. And the groups. It's a group sales and marketing. There's only one anyway. Okay. So that is the new thing I just put. So I'm going to do first sales and marketing. You see my screen now, right?
Wait.
Okay. So basically group del, sudo command, group del, and sales and marketing. That is simple. Done. If you see at C, you will not have it. So if you don't delete the primary thing without deleting the, okay, the group del, Mary, for example, right? So
Isn't
cannot
it
remove
user?
the primary group of the user. Okay. So you have to force delete the user. Sudo.
So dash F.
Yeah. So the user mod minus user del, I think del minus F Mary Alex. Just like I did before, right?
Yeah.
Before I started at the beginning, I deleted them. Exactly the same thing I'm doing. So I deleted all three users now. So now @C password, @C group should also delete them automatically. See that here? When the user is deleted, what good will it do? Just keep it in the group file, right? So @C password file will also remove. You will not have them anymore. Earlier, you will probably have them, right? Not probably, you have them. Okay. And also password, gpass, shadow file also will be deleting them. The password thing, right? So all are done, clean, no problem. I think your assignment is done. And that's all for the day.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Finish.
Okay.
We kept the
Thank
promise.
you, sir.
Patrick, recover. So, see you next class again. So I think next class again, the same format. Do you like the format? Do you need me to change any of these format? The format is like this.
No, this is
No,
great.
it's good.
And
What we are
Yeah, this
doing
is great. Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
We are doing 4 components each time.
Yeah.
4 components. One component is to remind ourselves because the very first thing, because when you come very fresh. When you come very fresh, I want to teach you something, giving you some you know, exam kind of thing, you are fresh. It's not really exam, you know, just like a group work, right? So we are answering all the questions before individually answering the questions. Your test for your memory, right? And then after that, we are taking a break, you know, and then we are doing a little, you know, PowerPoint slides. And after that, we are doing a lab. This is the format I would really, you know, if you want me to change any of this format, I will do.
Well, actually, sir, are you available to teach databases as well?
Oh, no. That's a different story.
Oh,
Thank you for a compliment. I would take it like a compliment. So,
question.
you know, all my life, I worked on the databases because, you know what, there is no system in the world without a database. I was a system developer. So I was a developer, you know, working as a programmer most of my life. So at the early career, I was a programmer using all the databases. And then I joined CETA, Societe International de Telecomunications Aeronautics. That is networking, telecommunications, no database anymore. Because it's only telecommunication networking, connectivity of computer to computer. When you go to the airport and you give your ticket to the counter at the British Airways, Lufthansa, whichever airline it is, and the ticket will be printed in few seconds, right? No, that messaging part. For example, if you are British Airways ticket, you give it in London. You know, the server is in London. From entire world, message has to go to London, and then it comes back. That interface I designed and developed, you know, implemented worldwide. So that's what I did. I'm very proud of it. So I keep telling to everybody, right? For the rest of my life. I'm now kind of retired, so I'm not working there anymore. Okay, I used to have, you know, a CETA card and they used to travel around the world, you know, for a 10% ticket. I don't have the card anymore. Okay, so enjoy your weekend, sir.
Thank you very much.
thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you. Bye now.
Have a good day.
You too.
Alright. You too. Bye.